Hi, Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we are answering again another viewer request for one of the conversations we had about the circle of fourths and how it's used in gospel music. So I did my research, and I'm going to read some of what we have here and then give you my breakdown. From the top, contemporary gospel music often uses the circle of fourths in a number of ways, including for chord progressions, key changes, and arranging. All right, let me give you my take on this. Now, I put together a series of chords which uses the circle of fourths, and I'm leaving chord App set at C. We may as well start at C. There is our scale tones, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then octave 1. So what we're looking at is the series of chord progressions that help an arranger get around the music. So what I came up with is just a base of chords. So what do we have there? We got the 1, the 4 to the F. I'm going to jump to the A or the 6, but 4 up from the A is the D, which is the 2, 4 notes up. Going up 4 notes to the G. So I circle from the 4 notes up to the F, jump to the A, 4 notes up to the D, 4 notes up from the D is the G. Now I put progressions in between that to sort of give it a little more feeling to it. So let me try that again. 4 up, 4 up. Watch my left hand. There's the 1, 1. For those who count the number system, this is the 4, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6 plus 5, 5, 3, 4, 6, 2, 5, 1. All using elements of the circle of fourths to help assist the chord progressions get from C to F, then jump to the 6, which is the A, but then to get to the 2, which is the D, and then get 4 notes up to get to the G, 4 notes up to get to the C. Now, in between, I'm throwing in all kinds of changes to help make that transition easier. And that same concept, if you're going to change key or modulate up, it stays the same. Final note. There we go. So that is one demonstration of how the cycle of fourths in chord progressions can help me get from one mode of a chord to the next. Let's read a little more. The circle of fourths is a sequence of chords in which each chord is in a four note fourth, the fourth above the previous one. For example, the sequence, and we covered the scale. Well, we didn't cover this, but this is what you're hearing. There we go. That is that sequence right there of all of those notes. Adjust my camera over. In contemporary gospel music, which is what you kind of heard me playing, the sequence is often used for chord progressions. And chord progressions is just a pattern to take you through the path of where the melody is going. If you heard what I was just doing, my melody was at the top, and my chords would just give me a nice, even pathway to get to each of the notes. What did I leave off? In contemporary gospel music, this sequence is often used for chord progressions where the chords move in a synclinal, forgive me my words, pattern, circular. I should say circular pattern. It's okay though. Around the circle of force, which is what I just played for you. This creates a sense of tension and release as the chords move away from and back to the original tonic chord. Additionally, the circle of fourths is often used for key changes. For example, as a song might start in the key of C major, then is moved up a fourth to the key of F major, then another fourth to the key of B major, and so on. So that may look something like this: C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B major, D, A, D, D, G, and back to C, all following a path. Gotta keep moving my cat. All following a path of this. The easier way for something like this to really take effect in gospel music is at the hands of the songwriter or perhaps even the producer, who may take a lyric melody and come and add his own set of rules to it. Does gospel music follow the set of rules there? No, they can be right here and go right here and then go right here and then go right back here. They may not follow this particular path. Depends upon the song and what the songwriter wants to have. Shall we continue? Where did I leave off at? Okay, the last line or paragraph. This creates a sense of momentum and energy as the song progresses. Finally, the circle of fourths is often used in arranging where different instruments or voices are given different parts based on chords on the first and third beats of each measure, while the keyboard player might play the third and the seventh of each chord on the second and fourth of each beats. You see, this creates a rich and complex texture that supports the melody and lyrics of the song. All right, so these chords are basically what a musician will put together in his head as he's hearing a song. You often try to figure out when you're learning gospel music, what is the musician's thinking at the time they change chords, or what the writer was thinking, or the producer in some cases when they're producing the song. They'll often throw their chords in the song which are comfortable with them. So if you took any kind of a melody, gee, what chords would you put with that? Well, you could go depend upon where the song is going to go. If it's going to be just songwriter or the producer's prerogative, they'll take a melody and change it differently from what a songwriter wants to do, or if the songwriter happens to also be the musician, whatever's happening in their head musically, will they adhere to the rules of music, circle of fourths, circle of fifths, the natural number system? That's up to the person who's actually doing the playing. Some will hear these chords and base the entire song based on that because it's more familiar, it's more comfortable. It's the songwriter that starts to go outside of the cycle, outside of the circle, be it fourth or fifth, and start to put their chords together. As they say, to each their own. Hopefully, I've given a better understanding of the circle of fourths to the viewer who has made this request. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. If you like this video, please do that and subscribe. Help keep me up in the YouTube algorithm. Take care now, and I'll see you on the next viewer request.